Authority forecast.
A big winter storm across the basin is forming, but in the Midland-Odessa area on your Friday morning to start, it's rain. We do notice that. We still have that night vision now. It's still dark out there. These city lights highlighting the gloominess in the sky with a couple of raindrops as well. Not really amounting to too much right now, but we are going to be seeing not only more rain, but more snow. Taking a look at the satellite and radar, we do notice this big counterclockwise rotation in the rain, snow, and clouds wrapping around right over the basin right now with those whites, especially in northern and western areas, indicating where we are seeing snow this morning. But again, we're seeing rain extending from Fort Stockton to Midland-Odessa, heavy rainfall, especially as we head closer to Big Spring and off to our friends in San Angelo. So even though it's going to start off as rain, do not be deceived. It will still be a little dreary and muggy out there. Make sure you guys keep it slow on the roads. You travel safely. And if you guys need to travel early, I know many of you guys might want to do Black Friday shopping. You might want to do it online because we're going to be seeing more of, the snow extending from now Hobbs all the way to Carlsbad, the Guadalupe Mountains, and eventually really start to pick up a little bit more in Marfa and Alpine, where we do have winter storm warnings. We could be seeing as much as a half a foot or more of snow in those areas, extending from Marfa to Van Horn to Pecos, Carlsbad, Hobbs. You guys are included. That winter storm warnings in effect till 12 o'clock local time tomorrow. So this is a long-lasting event, folks. So most of the day today, very rainy and very snowy. And even where we could be seeing even more snowfall and stronger winds in parts of the Guadalupe Mountains, Delaware Mountains, a blizzard warning in effect till noon. So winds may gust more than 60 miles per hour with, again, more than a half a foot of snow in the mountainous terrain of the Guadalupes and the Delaware Mountains. That's going to be enough to cause whiteout conditions there. So if you guys are in the Pine Springs area or if you're near the Guadalupe Mountains National Park area traveling there, again, please be careful. Winter weather advisories in effect till noon, including Ector County extending to Fort Stockton, just off to the east of Pecos, and also including the Van Horn region just off to the east and a little bit off the south of Van Horn as well, also just now north of Lubbock. Either way, it's going to be a rainy and snowy. Temperatures a little bit warmer in eastern areas, cooler where we're seeing that snow in the low to mid 30s in places like the Guadalupe Mountains, Carlsbad, Hobbs, Marfa, and Alpine. These temperatures are going to drop throughout the day into the 30s, upper 20s and low to mid 30s in Marfa and Alpine and the higher terrain where snow is going to be thumping down out there. That 43-degree high in the Tall City was earlier today, dropping throughout the day. Strong wind gusts, sustained winds out of the north at 15 to 25 miles per hour. Higher wind gusts are likely tracking the snow starting to form from Marfa all the way into the Van Horn region, the Guadalupe Mountains, the Davis Mountains especially. By noon, we're going to start to see that rain-snow line move off toward the east. Heavier rainfall remaining in the eastern part of our basin. Look at this. By this evening, Marfa, Alpine, most of the basin starting to turn over to rain and wet snow out there. Overnight, dropping into the 30s, those winds at the west-northwest at 5 to 15 miles per hour. Now, how much snow will we get? Places like the Van Horn region to Fort Stockton, Pecos, off the north and west of Midland-Odessa, 1 to 3 inches, 3 to 6 inches from Marfa all the way into Andrews and Seminole. And look at this, 6 to 12 inches all the way from Marfa, Carlsbad, Hobbs. These are our snowfall totals. It's going to be quite a bit out there, so make sure you guys are weather aware. Rain and snow tapering off early tomorrow, warmer and drier later this weekend, even milder and drier by early next week.